G'day YouTubers, I've been meaning to do this video for ages, and Angus and Joel at Maker's Muse and 3D Printing Nerd did one of these videos, and I thought, well, I might as well do one now that they've done one too. What I wanted to prove is 3D printing is actually quite useful. We'll start here at the 3D printer. You can make your general knickknacks and everything like that, but you can make useful special designs. For instance, you can modify your 3D printer. Here's some knobs here that help me adjust the level. I've modified the fan circuit there. You can use it for educational purposes. For instance, here's a jet engine that I printed for my 6-year-old son. He wanted to understand how it works. And we'll just go around the house and see that just about every room here has got some little 3D printed part or knick-knack that has made life easier or better. Out on the balcony we've got Christmas tree lights, and I needed to hold them up on the rails here. And you can see I printed out these little slots. They sit on there and go on there. I've got some solar panels here that run these points, and I need to mount them on the handrails, so I printed out these little brackets, and you can see they hold in there. And there's another one. On the kitchen bench there's a vase that I've printed, and some pot plant holders. And this is our range hood, and we live in quite a cold environment. We get breezes, and there's a big gap just here, and I'll print it out an extrusion to fill that hole, so now when this closes it seals. I printed it out in ABS, and it runs the length of the range hood and seals that up. Our dog has worked out how to open up our cupboard, so I've printed a special latch that drops across there, and the dog can't open it up. Our fish quite often used to get forgotten to be fed, so this is my little fish tank reminder that I designed and printed out. You can see I've missed Sunday morning and Monday morning. In the bathroom the kids wanted a special toothbrush holder, so I designed this with my son, and you can see it's an airplane toothbrush holder. It's a modified Thingiverse object to make it into a toothbrush holder. And this is my little keychain thing that gets used every day. It's like a pocket knife except for keys. And our fridge had a plastic cupboard here that would close up against that switch, so I've made a little bracket there which turns the light off. And I lost one of the eyepiece covers for my pair of binoculars, so there's a replacement one. There's the original one. Now that I've got some black filament, I guess I could actually print that in black so it actually matches now. And a pen holder, which is just a single shell item. It's really quite cool. It's surprising how flexible it is, and that's really quite useful as well. And given that it's Christmas, I printed some covers for the little LED lights. I always liked the little star ones, but all the LED ones that we could buy all were just plain little ones like that, so I've printed some white ones, and I've also printed some red ones as well. Quite like them. And then I also printed some glow in the dark little Christmas ornaments, a transparent little rocket to go on there, and of course there's the phone cover that gets used every day. The phone's not in it because of course I'm recording this with a phone.